Right, let's get straight into it. Welcome to this explainer. If you are joining the teaching or support staff here at Southborough Primary School, well, consider this your essential guide to our fully updated September 2026 Behaviour Policy. Whether you're stepping into a classroom for the very first time or you're bringing years of valuable experience with you, this explainer is designed to give you a really empowering, supportive, and crystal clear overview of exactly how we cultivate a thriving environment for our pupils.
You know, when you put on this badge, you aren't just taking a job. You are joining a deeply unified team. And consistency across every single classroom, that is our absolute key to creating a safe and productive environment right from day one. When we act consistently, our children feel secure. We're really moving away from simple compliance here and aiming for true self-discipline, regulation, and incredibly high expectations. Okay, here's our roadmap for today. 1. Our core values. 2. Key school-wide routines. 3. Celebrating expected behaviors. 4. Handling unexpected behaviors. And 5. Support and reasonable adjustments.
Section 1. Our core values.
Okay, let's dive into this. Our foundation at Southborough rests on 3 incredibly simple but powerful pillars: respect, kindness, and determination. Now, these aren't just nice words painted on a hallway wall. They absolutely have to permeate our daily interactions. They serve as the baseline for all of our expectations. Literally, every behavior we celebrate and every single correction we make ties directly back to respecting ourselves and our school, using kind words and actions, and being totally determined to aim high.
So how do these values actually translate into the rights of our pupils? Well, the absolutely crucial 2026 addition to this list is the word compassion. It's an explicit reminder that all staff must treat children with compassion, and that includes our verbal and nonverbal actions. Even, and perhaps especially, when children are exhibiting challenging or unexpected behavior. Section 2. Key school-wide routines. For 2026, we've outlined 8 essential daily routines. Just imagine your morning. You're proactively doing a meet and greet with the children at the door. You're using attention grabbers like 1, 2, 3 eyes on me. Crucially, you're enforcing a no opt-out culture by using inclusive questioning strategies, things like cold calling or think, pair, share. So literally every mind in the room is engaged, and you're constantly narrating compliance. This means publicly praising the student doing the right thing rather than calling out the one doing the wrong thing. It keeps the focus entirely on the positive, which is exactly where we want it. Now, alongside those daily classroom routines, we have a really exciting shift for 2026. We are introducing the Let's Talk curriculum. This actually replaces our previous PSHE model, and it's designed to proactively empower pupils with emotional reasoning and a shared vocabulary. From early years right up to Key Stage 2, children will get at least 1 hour of dedicated weekly social and emotional learning, tackling big concepts like empathy, tolerance, and thought reframing. And this proactive curriculum perfectly complements the zones of regulation. We use these 4 color zones every week to help children identify their feelings and, more importantly, self-regulate. So you've got the blue zone, that's a low state of alertness, like feeling sad or tired. Green is our ideal state, calm and focused. Yellow is heightened, maybe feeling stressed or just a bit silly. And red is extremely heightened, experiencing anger or panic. By categorizing feelings this way, we teach children that behaviors aren't inherently bad. They are just tied to emotional states that we can manage together.
Section 3. Celebrating expected behaviors.
Right, at Southborough, expected behaviors are represented by the color purple. Simply put, these are behaviors that give the people around you comfortable thoughts. And here's the practical part for you as staff. Every single adult in the school will carry a physical purple card attached right to their lanyard. You'll use this card as a highly visible, immediate way to celebrate children making the right choices, whether they're inside the classroom or out on the playground.
The 2026 update also brings some brilliant new rewards. We've shifted to the Purple Pathway. This is where the whole class collaborates to earn 25 tokens on a poster to unlock a special activity. For those individual standout moments, there's the Power of Purple Award, which is an exclusive Friday afternoon tea with the head teacher or deputy. We also have the Purple Pride Award, where senior leaders drop into classrooms to recognize outstanding effort. And yes, my personal favorite, you get to end every single day on a high note by nominating one student as your daily class top banana.
Section 4. Handling unexpected behaviors. So just as purple represents expected behaviors, the color orange represents unexpected behaviors.
actions that give others uncomfortable thoughts or negatively affect the learning environment. You'll also carry an orange card on your lanyard. But remember, when you show this card, the goal isn't to shame the child. No way. The goal is always to help the pupil re-regulate and return to a state where they can show expected behaviors again.
When a child does show an unexpected behavior, we follow a really easy-to-remember 4-step escalation ladder. Step 1 is think. You show the orange card and simply say think. Step 2 is a crucial 2026 language update. We now use the word pause. You show the card, say pause, and give a depersonalized verbal reminder of the expectations. Step 3 is regulate. This is where the child moves to the in-class regulation station to calm down using specific activities. Finally, step 4 is the parking ticket. Now, just like in the real world, nobody wants one of these. It's for persistent, intentional disruption, requiring the child to temporarily move to a partner class or senior leader so the rest of the room's learning isn't derailed.
When that parking ticket is issued, the child uses this unexpected behavior reflection sheet. It's a fantastic visual guide that helps them identify what zone they were in, how big the problem actually was, and how their actions made others feel. It provides a structured way to guide them back to an emotional baseline before a formal conversation even happens.
Then, once the child is calm, we use a restorative approach. Instead of just lecturing them, you'll sit down and use these specific restorative questions. You ask things like, what happened? Who has been affected? And crucially, what needs to happen next to make things right? This is all about repairing harm without judgment. It completely focuses on teaching accountability and repairing relationships, rather than just assigning blame.
Section 5. Support and reasonable adjustments. Now, we know some pupils need a bit more tailored support. For 2026, we are officially moving away from standard behavior support plans. They're being entirely replaced by highly individualized behavior support workbooks. This ensures our vulnerable pupils get a carefully planned, truly bespoke response that heavily involves the inclusion team and their parents.
These new workbooks are comprehensive. They include a behavior profile that details the child's specific motivators and preferred regulation strategies. They contain a support plan with just 3 clear targets, 2 to celebrate and 1 to work on. They also house review meeting notes, ABC tracking, and dynamic risk assessments. And remember, as part of our updated tracking procedures, staff must now log major behavioral concerns as a referral via the safeguarding section on Bromcom, rather than routinely tracking every minor infraction there.
And that brings us to the end of our explainer. You are now fully equipped with the 2026 updates, the routines, the restorative questions, and the pathways for support. But it all comes back to our foundation. So I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. Knowing that our pupils look to you as their ultimate guide, how will you consciously model respect, kindness, and determination in your classroom tomorrow? Think about it, embrace it, and have an absolutely fantastic start to your time here at Southborough.